Job, it runs very well as long as you take care of it. And it's so efficient and so well constructed.
Hello and welcome to the video diary documenting the first ever CHIP program to be run in the British Isles. It's taken place in the nation's capital, London, Area 6D, in the borough of Ealing, and we meet the CHIP director, table hosts and participants in the Gothic Town Hall building opened in the 19th century by none other than the one who'd be later called King Edward. His name is Edward the 7th. He opened this 1889, the 15th of December.
And tomorrow, if you have difficulty in smiling, go in front of the mirror and start smiling.
First of all, give us a quick rundown on what the full CHIP program is about, and then I'll ask you for a few more questions after that.
Simple. The full CHIP program is change of lifestyle. Educating people to change their lifestyle, their eating habits, and the exercise program roll into one, and the spiritual blessings just seem to roll in afterwards.
It's the first
night of the first CHIP program in the UK.
CHIP, the Coronary Health Improvement Project, tackles one of the major killers in the West, heart disease. And the problem is, as Hans Dill, founder of the project, puts it, that the only symptom you'll often get is sudden death, and there's not much you can do about that. So CHIP takes a scientific, preventative lifestyle approach, seeking to give participants a way out of the problem, and in some cases, an emergency way out.
Alti's blood pressure was so high that I was worried about him.
All right, because you had another screening event. We've had
yes.
In Acton Vale.
Right.
We recorded that the other day.
What your body mass index is and how much weight you should lose, how much weight you should put on. Most times, it's how much weight you need to lose. Oh, congratulations, you are healthy.
Through that screening program that he came onto the CHIP program. Because when we did his blood pressure, we were really worried about his blood pressure and the state of his stomach. He had a big extended stomach. He was obese, really. He was a classic sign of something dangerous to come. And we educated him about the CHIP program and literally encourage him to come on, and you can see the benefits of with him, because he has lost weight, his eating habits has changed, his blood pressure has dropped, and I saw him on Saturday and he was sporting a brand new suit and showing everybody, look at my new clothes that can fit me now. So this in itself is blessing.
Well, that's 84. 84 is about 168. It's a little bit more than 168. I think that's where you've lost. Yeah. Oh, well done. Excellent.
So how does it all work? Let's take an example from antiquity. In fact, the first recorded clinical trial that ever took place. Students of history and literature will no doubt remember the story of Daniel in Daniel chapter 1, where Melzar, the chief of the eunuchs, observed Daniel and his 3 friends take a simple diet over the period of 10 days compared to the rest of the students on the king's rich diet.
Was that it for the night?
Well, you have me worried now. I'm just looking at that sugar piling up in that cup. And I hate to tell you this, but that wasn't the end of it.
And it's good to see the progression, taking someone who never drank water, who never did any exercise, who didn't eat anything else but the fast food.
Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, madame. Allez.
You know, if you like basil, put enough, you know, it give a good taste in the food for you, you know. Yeah, enjoy it, and I can guarantee you this goes through your system. You feel you have the energy you require, And this fills you, and it takes you a long time because it takes its time to digest.
Against his better judgment, Mozart had to conclude that Daniel's diet was the better one, and he let them continue with it for the rest of the 3 years.
Because you are the ones at the table who will be encouraging them, phoning them if they're not there, finding out how they are. So that they will continue to the 16 days and come out with some success story to tell. Yeah?
Now, the CHIP program is very similar to that, in that there is a test at the start and at the end. At the start, the participants are tested in a heart screen.
This is our first heart screen, and the first drop off to the labs of the bloods. The bloods are at the back right there in the box, and I'm just going past the Houses of Parliament, so I've just taken some time to stop.
And then they go on a lifestyle change for 30 days. At the end of the 30 days, like Mozart did, they are tested with a heart screen again, and the difference should be noted. Because the lifestyle is similar to that which Daniel took on, we expect similar changes and similar advantages over the regular Western diet.
That will be about 6 teaspoons for the cookies. Does that wrap it up for the day, Joe?
Well, yes, I think so, except I had another cup of coffee just before I went to bed. And this time it was decaf, so I had to put some sugar in it.
And another 2 teaspoons of sugar. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate your honesty. What do you think of our findings?
I think I'm feeling a little bit sick, so I think I'll go and sit down.
So this is our password at the moment in my home. Eating food is grown. Last night we were having a meal and they said, "Oh, eating food is grown."
And even hummus with pita, but hummus with whole wheat pita bread.
You need to give your mileage to your table host.
What did we say we needed to do to get a mile? 20 minutes of exercise. So, on that basis, table 1, how many miles did you get?
24.5.
24.5 miles. Table 2, can you beat that?
I can't, it's only 4.
What did you get?
20.5.
20.5, that's good for you though. Yes. For the amount that you've got. Table 3, what did you get? 20.25. Okay. Now this is interesting. Let me just show you where you are. Now, squash isn't the only form of exercise that will give you your 3 miles per hour. There are many other exercises that will do the same thing. Walking is the king, but you've got jogging, swimming, badminton, even rowing. Table 3 have got 16 miles. That's a very good improvement for table 3. Yay! All right, remember that? With Benny, he was part of table 3,
Yeah.
and he did a lot of exercise. It seems that he got into it quite a lot.
He got well into it. I want to commend Benny. And Benny, I hope you don't mind. Because remember, he openly told us that he eats a lot of salt. And he drinks a lot of water. And he has a lot of pepper. And we convinced him that the combination was not good for him. Well done. Give him a round of applause. So, you have traveled a long way, very long way. Pamela was talking to me yesterday and showing me how much weight she's lost. And I do not want to see you reverting back to where you were.
We're at the end of the CHIP program and we have enjoyed it.
Well, the enduring motto of the Coronary Health Improvement Project is healthy by choice, not by chance. And here in the west of London, we're taking the lead in choosing to be healthy.
It runs very well as long as you take care of it. And it's so efficient and so well constructed